Okay, welcome back, and let's cross over to Bayelsa State now. As I said, we have our men and women stationed in the three, off-season election states, and our guest this time is Daniel Alabra. Mr. Alabra is the Chief Press Secretary to the Bayelsa State Governor, Douye Diri. Did I say that right? A fine morning to you.
Douye
Diri.
Douye.
Good morning.
Yes. Good morning, my big brother, Yori Folani. It's my pleasure being with you again.
My pleasure. Thank you very much. So just give us, as it were, a sort of a situation report. Is everything in order, such as you would want it to be, in Bayelsa State? Because security was one of the things we were concerned about. Has that concern been addressed so that everybody can come out and vote tomorrow? I mean, on Saturday.
Well, if you say security was a concern, I would say that in the case of Bayelsa, it's for us that are here, even your correspondent can confirm this, it is not much of a concern. Bayelsa, in the last few years, Bayelsa has never been a flashpoint state. When you talk about security, the state has been generally peaceful. And even the REC, the INEC REC in Bayelsa confirmed it this morning that Bayelsa, has been quite peaceful. He was surprised when he was posted here in the last 2 months or so that he had been here. The state had been peaceful. But, it's an election season. There is... activities are heightened up, and yes, you could hear 1 or 2 very remote cases of intolerance here and there, but it's not enough for us to begin to say the situation is so bad. Yes, before now we had a situation in Nembe Basambri, but I think the security agencies have been able to take care of that situation properly. Across the state, there is really not much we can say we are afraid of, All right. All we see are just things that could happen maybe in an election season where people get overly zealous and they tend to overreact. But generally, I can tell you that we expect that the election will be peaceful. The security agencies, have been able to do a lot of deployment. The police, from the account of the Inspector General of Police, who was in Bayelsa here on Tuesday, I think the police will be deploying quite a number of their personnel on ground. The same thing with the military. The Chief of Defense Staff was in Bayelsa on Monday, and he assured people of the state that everything will be done to ensure that this election is peaceful. So for us, we expect that the highest level of the security agencies in Nigeria have already assured us that they will do their best. We have no choice than to believe them. We also want to believe INEC, that has also given us their word very strongly too, that they will ensure that everything is done for this election to be not only fair, peaceful, transparent, but importantly credible. So I think INEC has another opportunity to redeem its image after the last general election in February, March. So we are upbeat, we are expectant. We believe that all will go well. We do not want to believe that the election in Bayelsa will be like what we have seen in other places or in other elections where the security agencies and even INEC would make a lot of promise, and at the end of the day, they do not deliver on those promises. We want to believe them this time again.
Okay, sorry about that. Well, okay, the other thing is that the other thing is I wanted to say that, it's reassuring to hear what you're saying, because when senior people, senior PDP people, when they visited you, when they visited the former president, Goodluck Jonathan, he spoke about the stability in Bayelsa State, and he said that, as far as he was concerned, was enough for you to, for the citizens of the state to indeed give the contestant of his party, the PDP, a second term. Even as other people are saying that if it were not for fate and fortune, he wouldn't have been the governor. That is what the opposition is saying. You know what I mean? Well,
he's governor already, and I understand you clearly, and I know where you are coming from. But he's already governor, and for more than 3 years, going to 4 years now, he's been in the saddle. And maybe I should use the opportunity to also appreciate the former president for speaking up at this time. When we talk about peace, security, and even stability of Bayelsa as our bragging right, as one of the achievements of Governor Douye Diri, some people think it's just mere politics. But we all know the former president. We know the kind of person he is. He's a straight talker. He's not flippant. He speaks with a lot of conviction. And he has only reaffirmed what we have been saying. And we are quite appreciative of that. And, not only that, he made that statement on Tuesday that this state is stable. And that is one of the reasons why, His Excellency Senator Douye Diri needed to be re-elected. But yesterday, he reaffirmed that same statement when he hosted the governor in his community in Otueke. In fact, yesterday, he told his kinsmen that they should vote massively for Diri because of the love that he had shown to the Ogbuya people. You see, and this is something that has cut across the state.
Okay, Daniel.
This is something that has cut across the state.
I'm so sorry. I wish we had connected with you earlier, but we're going to have to leave it here. And I want to thank you for making the time and the effort to still, rather late than never, still be able to connect with us. Daniel Alabra, Chief Press Secretary to Bayelsa State Governor. Thank you very much, and I certainly wish you all the best in the election.
I thank you. I thank you so much, Mr. Folari, and I thank TVC for this privilege.